So for number 150, you have 110 meters of fence to enclose and partition the rectangular area against a wall as shown in the diagram to the right. So all those dotted lines over here is our fence. So copy and label all the sides. Okay, let me just do this here so that we have a bigger version of it where, the lines aren't as pretty. So here we go. We got X here. I know that, again, we're going from a wall here, so all these sides should be the same. So something just to note when we're dealing with that. The B here says to express copy and label all sides of the diagram. Yeah, that's fine. Express the area as a function in terms of X. So the area is going to be, X times whatever this is, this length right here. So I'm going to use this, that we know the fact that there's 110 total meters of fence. So when I'm doing this here, 110 is the total. And since I have 4x's worth of fence already taken up, my length along the bottom here is 110 minus 4x. Because again, the bottom part of this has to add with all the other x's to get 110. So for the area, it's just like, length times width. We have we have x is our length. And then our width here is, 110 minus 4x. So our area here is represented just with x values right here. And then our maximum area, basically all we have to do is graph this equation, right? Where I'm going to distribute so you can kind of see something here. Is that you should see that it's negative 4x squared plus 110x. So what kind of shape is this going to make? Well, it's a negative parabola, so it's going to look like this. So when you actually graph that, the largest area, like these are all the possible areas that it could be along this graph. The largest possible area is going to be at the very top or wherever the vertex is at. So you could really just throw this into a calculator, a graphing calculator, or if you wanted, you could use, axis of symmetry and do negative b over 2a and find what that is equal to find the vertex. But usually the easiest is to graph. And once you throw this into a graphing calculator, let's actually just see if we can throw it in and see what we get. If I plug this into a graphing calculator, sorry, you can't see this, but when we find this value up here, it looks like the total area of the highest point would be 756.25. So really you're just looking for what's the greatest y value here. And so our final answer here should be 756.25 is the largest area we could create with 110 meters of fence.